Mike's association with this community was huge.
Just about anybody could enjoy being with him, feel safe next to him.
I think I got a phone call from somebody that said Mike had been shot.
11 years was a long time ago, and they couldn't solve it.
It's still the talk of the town after 11 years, but not everybody wants to talk about it. Mike's widow, Nikki, she's trying to put it behind her. But his sisters want people to remember who he truly was.
Everybody loved him.
He was genuinely a good guy.
Hi, I'm Lynn Doherty, and I'm Michael's sister. He was a community guy. He loved to help his wife run the Red Hat days and, wore that goofy hat that looks so dumb on him, but that was just Mike.
He was a gentle giant. He would protect me as a young girl. Not that I always needed protecting, but I knew that if there was anything that happened, Mike would be there for me.
He was just a great brother. He was, he was a great son, and I'm sure Nikki would say he was a great husband. They were soulmates. The tragic part is that was taken away from her.
Good. I'm Detective Sergeant Brian Byerly. I'm one of the original investigators on this case. A murder in Orting is rare. It's a small, generally quiet town.
Just after 3 this morning, police found the body of the 53-year-old in his front yard.
So things like this don't really happen down there.
Just kind of dumbfounding. And then to think that it was my brother that was murdered is pretty devastating.
The crime itself happened at 2 o'clock in the morning. Mike Compton was out. It appears that he may have startled a prowler or something in his front yard.
He hears somebody in his garage, and he's going to go right to his gun cabinet.
His wife, Nikki, called the police, called 911, and said, there's something wrong with my husband out in the front yard. Orting PD shows up, finds Mike in his night coat in the front yard, and he's dead from a gunshot wound.
It's just a tragedy. And then for poor Nikki to wake up, Mike's not there. She goes out the front door and to run into her husband like that, it had to have been horrible.
Mike was a big man, and he definitely was a tough guy. He was not one that you would take down very easily.
I've been spending a lot of time in Orting, drive through town, and I wonder why there isn't a sign up that says, we haven't found these people yet.
I know that law enforcement is trying their best, but I think there is something to the fact that when something is unsolved, you can't put it to rest, really.
To be honest, it's really frustrating. Thinking back over a lot of cases over the last 30 years, this doesn't seem like the kind of case that should be 11 years old. I'm at the end of my, starting to look down to the end of my career, and I don't want to leave without this thing being done. I think it would honestly drive me crazy in personal life.
Somebody knows something. It's unfathomable to me that somebody is out there that knows something.
And over the years, still this underlying thing in that community when you go down there. It's settled, but it's not settled. And people still talk about it.
Detective Byerly is right. For some, talking about the case helps keep it at the forefront. But for others, talking about it helps process the pain that still lies deep, deep inside.
When somebody touches your life, and they're a part of your life for decades, right? It becomes part of your life. And then when you lose that, it's hard. It's difficult to accept that there's someone that has been taken from you. You know, his family. Mike was awoken to his garage door opening. He armed himself and went out. He got someone, and then somebody else was with that someone. Mike gave them mercy and was shown none. It's hard. It's hard to take.
To learn more about this case, to get updates on past stories and more, subscribe to receive updates from our Unsolved team. Text the word UNSOLVED to 206-448-4545 to sign up.